The crime rate in America is spiraling, and the prison population is increasing. And would you agree that our neighborhoods are becoming more unsafe? Despite the money that is spent on programs to rehabilitate our inmates today, it doesn't meet the needs of the prison population. Society has consistently looked for change to help the inmates in prison to come out and be successful adults. However, with positive programming to lessen the recidivism rate, we have a long way to go. Today, we'll talk about 3 of the prison projects that are available in America's prisons. The Insight Prison Project, where society, their question is, how much should be done for a crime, and what is being done while incarcerated? Well, I'll tell you, the Insight Project is a program that helps reduce recidivism for the inmates, and they are being rehabilitated during their last 6 months of incarceration. The inmates go through a program that helps them with the skills and the knowledge to go out into the community and become successful adults and responsible citizens. With God, all things are possible. And with the faith-based programs that are increasingly growing in our prison system today, men are coming together, seeking a higher power, seeking God, and by following the examples that are in the Bible. The men are learning fellowship with one another and respect. Through these programs, they're being taught integrity, truth, fellowship with one another. In fellowship, men are being taught, or they're learning how to respect one another. Also, they're looking to one another and looking back at the things that they have done wrong that has caused them to be incarcerated, and looking inside for a spiritual change within, affirming their belief in God, helping them through. And then the end result of this is responsibility and restoration and the productivity of an inmate. Intensive programs. Intensive programs are more of a boot camp type program. And it's intensive because it's geared toward nonviolent offenders who are incarcerated for a short period of time. But in this extensive program, while incarcerated, they are taught to restructure their behavior. And in the restructuring portion of their behavior, they are relearning skills before they are released back into the community. In the intensive boot camp programs, what an inmate will do is in 6 months, they're usually released 6 months prior to their original out date. And when they're released back into the community, they are set up with mentors. And the mentors follow the inmates throughout the remainder of their sentencing. The mentors also help the inmates to utilize resources, getting them connected with agencies, getting them connected with agencies such as job readiness programs, setting them back up with their probation officers and getting them enrolled in repaying their fines and giving back into the community. And as the longer the inmate is in this program, as he continues to do well, then the period of supervision through the mentor is reduced, and with the end result of the inmate being released into the community. while they're in this, under this community supervision, they're usually placed in halfway houses, what we call halfway houses or community-based facilities. And these community-based facilities have a set of rules and also services that are within the agency, within the halfway house. And they're teaching them skills such as anger management, educational skills, job readiness skills, and skills that will allow them to become productive adults. In the community setting, in this community-based setting, inmate is also able to reintegrate into the community by way of writing or allowing themselves to reintegrate into the community. The Inside Prison Project, which I spoke of before, the men they're in groups during the day. They're assisting one another as they prepare to leave the prison. Today I have talked about 3 prison rehabilitation programs: the intensive program, faith-based program, and the Insight program. There are it costs $43,000 to house and guard an inmate. In the California prison system, there are 144,000 inmates. Of those inmates who are released, 70% return back to prison within 8 to 9 months. We're looking at which program would be the best program for these inmates to help them with this recidivism rate. Again, America is spiraling, crime is spiraling, and we owe it to America to make our neighborhood safe. Does anyone have any questions?